what was your impression when you first drove in?
Well, when we first drove in, it was kind of like, oh, I don't think this is where I want to spend a month.
But by the looks of some of them, I'm not sure they're ever moving again. We noticed that they've got barbed wire up here, and so Pam asked the question, is the barbed wire meant to keep us out or them from coming in?
So this is their laundry room, which is actually really nice. When I first saw it, I thought, I don't know about that.
Just another amenity of the resort that we're at.
Today is February 1st, and we're headed to, like I said, Silver Springs. It's the spring RV resort in Silver Springs. We've not ever been here before.
And I think when we get there, we're going to find out that the word resort, they probably throw that term around, is what we're seeing.
The moment's gone before I realized I was out of my way. We sit and talk, I see your crying eyes turning red through the day. I share my mind with no censorship.
So it looks like a pretty awesome place, right? Not necessarily the place we would have normally chose, but there's good news to this. So how did we get here? We were really late this year in booking places for the winter in Florida.
Well, because that's kind of how we roll.
It is kind of how we roll.
It's kind of late.
It's worked out so far for us. It almost didn't work out this year, but we booked a place in the Panhandle of Florida, like I said, and we'll get a video about that. That was actually really awesome, but it was really expensive. When we found out that our friends Dustin and Leslie and Joel and Tanya were going to be staying at the Springs RV Resort in Silver Springs, plus it's only $615 a month, plus electricity, we thought that's a no-brainer, and that would basically even out the 2 months as far as the budget's concerned.
And because of the location, it was actually a really great place to stay. It's just on the outskirts of Ocala, which offers a lot. And there were so many things in the area that we did that you may want to do yourself. So consider staying there. But let's take you there right now.
Well, when we first drove in, it was kind of like, oh, I don't think this is where I want to spend a month. But
we did spend a month.
We did spend a month, and once we got parked and we had a few days here, it actually has been a really great place to stay. I mean, maybe not the most attractive, but certainly the most friendly residence ever.
Yeah, and when you say not attractive, I would say this is probably a -1 on a scale from 1 to 10, because it's a little bad, but you won't see that until we actually show you that. But I guess one of the morals here too is don't judge. At the end of the day, it's like this campground is...
Wait, isn't there an old saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
Or a campground by its trailers.
This would definitely apply in this case.
Yeah, we'll show you some footage of that. I mean, it's been very nice. It's been a great stay. But when, like Pam said, when you first pulled in, it's like, oh Lord. But the people here have been outstanding. The people that we've met, it's a lot of seasonal people, and they have been just some of the most friendly people. But let us show you some of the campground and some of the amenities, because there's some really nice amenities here. It's decent. But let us show you what we're talking about.
The moment's gone before I realized I was out of my way. We sit and talk, I see your crying eyes turning red through the day. I share my mind with no censorship, hang it all out to dry. The teardrops hanging from your upper lip, clinging on, afraid to fly.
So by seeing that, you can see that not the most attractive RV resort in the world, but I got to tell you, we were very pleasantly surprised. The people that are there, a lot of them are seasonal. They come down, for the winter time, and a lot of them have been doing it for a long period of time. You'll notice in the video that some of those are not really RVs; they're permanent structures, and people buy those. So the people that we met were great, real sense of community, a lot of activities that were going on. So we really appreciated that, and it made the month of February really, really cool.
Yeah, very inclusive, just the nicest people ever. I can't even stress that enough. But another cool thing about the park was it had a lot of roads through it. It was a pretty large park, and you could get your steps in, which I love that. But anyway.
Yeah, I forget how many miles. It was like 1.25 miles around, and then they had a number of, up and down.
You could get 3 miles in.
Easy. Yeah, easily. So I guess really what it comes down to is you have to ask yourself, would you rather be in a park like that with really awesome people, or in a really nice park when maybe the people aren't that way?
Yeah. But we did mention convenience, and like I said, it was convenient to so much in the area, and we visited many of those places. So let's take you first to Devil's Den.
So when you see this video, I want you to understand there's something opposite going on here. When you watch Instagram reels, it's always flipped. So if you have something on your cap, then it's reversed, or something on your shirt, then it's reversed. Well, this is not Instagram, and this is not reversed. Who's driving?
Hey, I can drive.
No, it's not that Pam can drive. She's actually a fairly decent driver.
Stop. What?
Lately, she's been a good driver. In the past, probably 5 or 10 years. There was a time before that she wasn't, but that's not why she's driving today.
Wait. Let me clarify. It wasn't that I was a bad driver. I was a fast driver.
You're a fast driver, which a ticket and the points that go with said ticket would relate to a bad driver. No accidents for a while, so that's good. But the reason she's driving today, so as you notice, we're not in the truck. Truck's in the shop again to get the bumper fixed after the Tampa show getting hit. And that truck has spent a lot of time in the shop, which is good in a way and bad in a way, because now we're getting rental cars and the insurance company's covering it. However, we're in a Jeep Compass, and it's actually not a bad little car.
Really nice car.
We took it's 4-wheel drive. We took it one day last week to go to Bonita Springs to our condo to go check on things, and I drove it for 8 hours, and I came back and I needed back surgery. So it was very, very, very tight for me. And anyway, long story short is I am not getting in the driver's seat again ever.
Long story short, you have more leg room as a passenger.
Have more leg room over here because there's something on the left side over there where it forces your leg to go up. Anyway, that's a long story. You probably don't really care about that. But what you should care about is we're headed to another Devil's thing, and we're not devil worshippers. We guarantee it. I think we've been to Devil's Gulch, Devil's Churn, Devil's whatever, Devil's Lake. Now we're going to Devil's Den. In where is it? It's outside it's near Ocala, about 45 minutes away, and we're meeting some good friends, John and Christy Ringo. You've seen them on this channel before. Come wheeling with John and Christy.
Spent a lot of time with them last month.
Last year in Ocala. We were in the same place in Ocala, and so apparently you can go snorkeling in Devil's Den, but apparently most days it's warmer in Florida than it is today. So we had another cold front come through, and it's kind of chilly. So we'll see about getting in that water. Anyway, let's head to Devil's Den.
The Devil's Den.
Not so sure about this, but here we go.
I might cry a little. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
That
pretty.
is so cool.
I got it going, hon. Watch your head, Ken. Watch your head.
I'm watching my feet right now too.
Yeah.
I'm holding stuff and got nothing to hold on to.
Head knocker.
It actually is warmer.
Is it? Yeah.
It is warmer down here. There's water.
Look at this. Oh my god. I love that. Christy's like, I might cry a little.
Smile, you're on camera again.
Let me carry your stuff.
Okay. Looks fake.
Huh?
Almost looks fake.
Oh, there's a fish.
Oh, awesome.
You see that fish?
Yeah, see?
I guess they put fish in. Oh my gosh, this
Good.
is the coolest thing ever.
Ooh.
I wonder if it's higher because the rivers are up.
Yeah, it could be.
Chili.
Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep your motor moving. There's turtles and fish.
Wow.
I just wonder how I'm gonna get everything out of this stuff.
Oh my God, that water's cold.
You hold that or connect it.
It's really not bad. Sure.
Goes onto your-
Yes, it's not gonna be good. And literally, like 0.6 of a mile away from the Springs Resort is Silver Spring State Park, and that's, you know, famous. We've been there a number of times before, so we went there actually twice this time.
Anybody in this state of mind?
And if you've watched us for a while, you probably know how much I love flowers and plants and all that sort of thing. So there was a botanical garden not very far away, Cedar Lakes Woods and Gardens, a beautiful place. You could easily spend half a day or more and have a great time.
So we know that the Daytona 500 is a classic race. It's really the first big NASCAR race of the season. And you saw in the last video, we got a chance to go there with Dustin and Leslie, and what an awesome time it was.
And nearby, like we mentioned before, is Ocala. So during that time of year, it's a big RV show season. Is that what you would say? RV. Anyway,
A lot of shows.
So we did get to go visit another RV show, which was in Ocala, and it was put on by La Mesa RV. The interesting part was they were all pre-owned RVs. Kind of different, but interesting.
So you would think, having spent, what, 4 days at the Florida Super Show in Tampa, that would be sick of RV shows, but we're not.
Well, wait. Are we? Maybe
Well,
we are, but we're not finished visiting.
Well, there's one in Ocala by the Daddy Don Garlett's museum, the Hot Rod Museum, so we're going to go see that. The best part about it, actually 3 things that are good about it. One is we don't have to worry about boondocking like we did. Don't have to worry about power or water. It's close and it's free. All right, so we got into the show, and it's very interesting. It's all drivables, no towables. And what else is interesting?
They're all used.
They're all used. They're all used. And this would be,
But they look really good. They spent a lot of time cleaning them up.
this would have been a good show to go to before we chose what we chose.
And why we chose it.
And why we chose it, but still probably out of the range that we wanted to spend to do what we. Why are we still being so coy about this? Because by the time you see this video, you'll know what we're talking about. But yeah, I mean that's.
Let's go check out the Superstock. But the colors are not very. Colors are not very. I don't know. They're kind of brown.
They're kind of brown? No, they're very brown. They're all brown and orange. It's a great concept around doing, you know, nothing but pre-owns, because it's one place to go look at a bunch of pre-owns and get an idea of, you know, what that would look like. And what's interesting is they're right across the street from General RV, and I heard one of the sales guys talking about, it's like, well, General RV is big competitor, so we decided just we're going to put our show, because this is all La Mesa RV, right across the street from General RV, and in fact, they did do that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
whether they
But
outfill them.
I think I'd just go over to General.
That explains why Matt's probably not going to be here. Matt, we miss you. We'd like to see you over here, because they could probably use a real sales guy. And the last thing, it wasn't really necessarily an event there, but since we had some friends there, not only were Dustin and Leslie there, and Joel and Tanya, Chris and Katrina came over, and John and Donna stayed for a couple nights, so got a chance to hang out and watch the Super Bowl with those guys and gals. So those are some of the things that we did in February. But if you've watched our channel for a while, you know that we've spent a couple years really in the month of March in Ocala, and we love the Ocala area. We'll link to several other videos that we've done, you know, all the springs and the different things that we've done in the Ocala area in the previous years. So all in all, it was a great stay. And as we've said, you know, don't judge. There's an old saying that says, don't judge a book by its cover. But leave a comment below. Have you ever driven into a RV park like this and had one of those moments and wanted to turn around, but maybe were pleasantly surprised? That's what happened with us.
So thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate that and hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe it was useful, and let us know if you end up staying at the Silver Springs Resort. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, the Springs Resort in Silver Springs. But if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified of upcoming videos, and share videos with your friends. As you can imagine, we're trying to grow our YouTube channel, and it helps if you share with your friends.
And we're not opposed to groveling like we're doing right now. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.